Okay, so the first block that we need is a variable block. I'm going to add a variable and call it distance. And I'm going to give the distance the value of 6. I did find that any value less than 5 will give the infrared sensor a hard time to stay proportionate from the wall. Next, we'll need a loop where the actual program will take place, and for tutorial purposes, I'm keeping the exit case on unlimited. Next, we will need an infrared sensor block, and we're going to set this on measure proximity. Next, we need 3 math blocks after the infrared sensor block, and 1 variable block in between here that will be reading the numeric value from the variable distance. Now, the first math block will be set to subtract, and the other 2 will be set to multiply. And then the last block in the program is this steering block, which we'll set to on. Okay, now we take the output from the proximity measure from the infrared block and plug it into A of the math block, and then take the output from the distance and put that into B. Then we take the output, plug it into A, and we want to multiply this entire thing by -1. The output, put that into A, and then multiply that by 10. And then the output from the second math block will go into the steering, and then I'll give it the speed 25, but you can give it whatever you decide. So that is the entire program. It is quite simple. What's going on here is that the robot is figuring out how far away it is from the wall by using this block, and then it's subtracting that from the distance that it actually wants to be. So let's say the robot is 10 centimeters away and the desired distance is 6 centimeters. 10 minus 6, you'll get the output of 4 right here. It's going to multiply that by -1, making that -4, and then multiplying that by 10. So then in the end, the robot will have to steer 40 degrees to the left to reach the desirable distance, and then after that it's gonna see if then after it turns and it's finally 6 centimeters away, then the output from here is going to be 0, and then 0 times -1 is going to be 0, and then the robot won't change its steering direction, and then it'll just go straight. So that is the entire program. On to the demonstration.